Hey everybody, this is JMPLGT4. I'm going to give you week 3 breakdown of Texas A&M's football game against Florida International. Um, you know what, guys? I'm completely stoked about the way the year has started to turn out. Could they have played better in their last 2 games? Sure they could have. I was actually at the game last week, Louisiana Tech. I was excited to be there. I was right on the field. I got to I got to see R.C. Slocum right up close. The governor, he walked right past me. There was just folks all around that you recognize. You know, football players were coming right up close to where we were at, stretching and working out and all that good stuff. It was a pretty awesome day, pretty awesome game. It was disappointing in the aspect that I was hoping throughout the beginning of the season, you know, fall ball, it was talked about that there wasn't going to be a special teams coach per se, that all the coaches were going to share responsibilities on teaching special teams to the players. Last week, I don't even remember how many turnovers Texas A&M had against Louisiana Tech. I think it was 3 fumbles on on punt returns and 1 on kickoff return. Did the defense step up to adversity and play excessive downs in a half that they shouldn't have had to play against the Louisiana Tech team? Do I give them props for holding Louisiana Tech to 16 points in a game where they could have ran away with it and damn near beat Texas A&M because of the field position that they had? Yes, I do. I give our defense major props for them, because there were a couple of times whenever Louisiana Tech had the ball in ideal field position and was unable to convert the opportunity into points. Does that excuse the fact that, you know, our special teams sucked? No, it doesn't at all. And I think that's something that, you know, head coach Mike Sherman needs to step up to the plate, and he needs to figure out what in the hell is going to happen with the special teams funny business. We've got to figure it out, guys. It's ridiculous. You know, there's nobody else in the Big 12 who's at the same stature as Texas A&M is, such as Texas, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, who are the bigger teams in the Big 12 that have issues like this on special teams. We've got to figure it out. We've got to clean it up. If we don't, whenever we play Oklahoma State next week, when we play Arkansas the week after, when we play Missouri the week after that, and maybe even whenever we play Kansas, if we don't clean it up, guys, we're going to have a long, long, long season ahead of us. And it's going to be a struggle every game to win if we do not clean up on special teams. You know, our defense is getting it done, guys. Just hold on to the ball. Just do it. Hold on to the ball, guys. I mean, last week we ended up pulling off a pretty good win. I predicted in the game in my video for Texas A&M week 2 video last week that they would beat Louisiana Tech 56-17. The overall score ended up being 48-16, so I was pretty damn close again for the second week in a row. They didn't do as well on offense as I expected, but you know what? If they would have kept our first string offense in there, who knows what would have happened. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you also. There were plenty of times where our defense took it away from them right after we turned it over to them, and we just weren't able to convert some of those into points. So, from what I'm seeing, we're having some trouble getting it going in the beginning of the game. We've got to turn up that offense in the beginning of the game, the first half, and in the strike early, strike hard, and we can't let teams get comfortable in making us look stupid, really, because you know they get that feeling that, hey, you know, anything's possible. This is a Big 12 team who has a really good team overall, and you know what? We're actually competing with them. We can't let them have that. We have to just simply go in and we have to dominate and let them know who's who. And we need to let them know, you know what, you're Florida International, and we're the Fighting Texas A&M Aggies. And thanks for making the trip. Thanks for visiting. But this is our house. We'll see you guys later. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. That sort of deal. We've got to kind of have that mentality. It's got to be done. We've got to win. We've got to win big. My prediction for this week, which I'm hoping if we can shape up and we can shore up our special teams and our offense can actually get it going, we might possibly have an opportunity for what I'm predicting to be a 56-10 win for A&M today against Florida International. We'll have to see later, guys. Their defense is going to be I don't know what their defense is going to be like. I mean, I'm not too familiar with Florida International University. You know, what I can say is that A&M just needs to go out and they need to play their style of, football. They can't let this team come in here and get comfortable. That's simply it. If they don't do that, they don't screw up on special teams, and they start to play offense in the first half instead of in the second half, they actually show up to the game in the first half instead of the second half, and they stay throughout the second half, A&M wins this game big. That's all I got to say about it. So, I'm not going to really go on much longer about this. Our offense looks great. Our defense is stepping up to the plate. Although it's against Louisiana Tech. You have to, you can't compare year to year, game to game, because it's never really going to be the same. But you know what? I think there is improvement in our defense. Last year, against the same caliber teams as we're playing right now, we were still allowing them to put up high 300 yardage games, 400 yardage games on offense for those teams. And were we still winning big? Yeah, but were we letting them gain an excessive amount of yardage? Yeah, we were. I think the last two games, I want to say Stephen F. Austin, we completely shut down. They had under 250 yards of total offense against us. In Louisiana Tech, I think they had like 266 total yards, total offensive yardage. So, you know what? A&M's taking care of business. We're doing well. We're holding teams on the run game. I think really it could have been actually even worse on both of those, but we let them catch the ball in open space, and I don't know where the breakdown in coverage was on that, but if we didn't have those several plays where they got big chunks of yardage on just blown coverage plays, that we might even have a little bit more impressive defensive production from our guys. But they're not doing bad. So we just can only hope for improvement week to week, and hope that they can tune it up this week, get it all squared away. We play a team in Oklahoma State who I don't really know who they are this year. I always like to call Oklahoma State a sleeper team. They come in and beat you any given Saturday. They're just kind of that scary team that you never really want to play, because if you're doing well, coming up 3-0 and you play them, they could definitely beat you, even though you might be the better team. But we'll get more to Texas A&M's game against Oklahoma State next week. Actually, they got 12 days to rest up before they play them on Thursday, September 30th. So that's all I got from now. Gig 'em, saw 'em off short, bleed moon forever. We'll see you guys later.